All right, here we are. So I am just about finished with my JavaScript application. Sorry. Okay, sharing my screen. So here we go. So on to the hardest part of uh, every project for me, recording the demo. I don't know why. I'm very bad at this. Hi, everybody. Anybody that's watching this. So this is my project, my Flatiron School project, my fourth one, almost at the finish line here. This is the JavaScript project. And basically the objective was to create a JavaScript front end and a Rails back end, make a single page web application. So for this, I decided to do something simple, a little bit fun that basically marries my love of trivia games and my love of coding. So this is just a project file, but I'll show you kind of how we get started here. Sorry, that's my style sheet. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to open up uh, index.html, and I already have my server running. My server's up and running already, so I'll just be able to jump right into this. So this is the app. It's called Quizit. I'm still working on seed data, but to get more categories and more quizzes. But it's actually a very long process. It was the longest process out of everything that I had done on this project, just coming up with questions, coming up with categories, coming up with quiz names. As of right now, I don't know the exact amount. Let me see, 1, 2, 5. So I've only got 7 in here right now, but basically my objective is to have at least 5 categories with 3 quizzes apiece, so at least 15 quizzes. But yeah, as of right now, this is what we're working with. This is the data that I use to help develop the app and just do all of the testing and make sure everything was working right. So if you see here on the home page, I plan on kind of changing this layout, but we have 3 categories. We have sports, music, geography, and each category has its own set of quizzes. So I'm just going to roll with sports for now. Um, and they pretty much all kind of do the same thing. So when you select a category, uh, you get all of the quizzes that are available in this category. So I have a quiz called Batting 1,000, a quiz called Pick and Roll, and a quiz called Pigskin Madness. So basically a baseball, basketball, football one. I'm a huge basketball fan, so I'll run with that one. So what we're going to do is, once you have the names of them, you could also see the total upvotes, which I'll show you after we're done with this quiz, how the upvote system works. I'm going to go ahead and pick and roll, which is the basketball quiz. And that'll essentially load the quiz. Let me move this Zoom bar because it's throwing me off. This will load the quiz. As you can see, the title of the app is up top. You see the title and the description of what the quiz is about. So yeah, just like basically anything, you answer the questions. I'll spare you. I'll spare you having to think through all these questions. I actually already know all the answers, if you can imagine. So this is Steph Curry, Pete Maravich. Probably gonna score 100% on this. I think I will. Brittany Griner. And the idea is that every quiz is going to have 10 questions apiece. Some have less, but we've accounted for that in the code. Chamberlain, that's the Lakers. Jerry West, what city are the Houston Rockets founded in? San Diego, believe it or not. Had no idea. Prior to this, you learn something new every day. Double in the All-Star game, Michael Jordan. This is my beloved Boston Celtics. I had to include that. And then James Naismith. So then once we have the form filled out, what's essentially going to happen is that it's going to be evaluated. So the user's answers are going to be evaluated to the correct answers that we already have set up. So we're going to submit the answers, and then it's going to give us some feedback. It's going to say, good job, Trivia Master, you scored 100%. And this is basically just rendering your score. So obviously, if you only scored, 70%, it'll tell you 70%, all of that. One thing to note is that this is dynamic, and I could show you what happens if you score under 66%. But basically, if you fail the quiz, it gives you another message. I'll show you that in a second. So then, after this, you get prompted with, did you like this quiz? Give us a thumbs up. And basically, if you click the thumbs up, you'll be rendered this message. Thank you for voting. Click back to home for more quizzes. So then when we click back to home, if we look at that same quiz, we'll see that we have affected the upvote count. So now that is stored in the database. We have that information available to us next time we load up. So now, let me just quickly show you what happens if you fail a quiz. I'm just gonna go in and just completely bomb a quiz. I'll completely guess. So this is one of the music quizzes, famous covers. I'll just make sure that I get under, because I subconsciously know all these answers, so I'll just make sure that I'm getting all of these wrong. Morris Day definitely wasn't the one you wrote respect. But shout out to Morris Day. Oh, that's correct. We'll do George Harrison. Michael Jackson did not write Girls Just Want to Have. So see if you notice this is only 8 questions. So, and this was not the Smashing Pumpkins. So this gives us, too bad you only scored 0%. Better luck next time. Do you like this quiz? Thumbs up. Do that. Show you it works, and then boom, back to home. And if we look at that music quiz, we have added to the famous covers total upvotes. So yeah, that is basically the app for now. I plan on building out some more features, like post graduation. But yeah, right now this is what we've got. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to the assessment. Thanks.